Christina here from the Pilates Barn. So we're going to go through the first move in the Pilates repertoire, and that is the 100. So I'm going to lie down here on our mat. To begin, I think it's a good idea here. We're just going to break down the move, and we're going to start with establishing a neutral pelvis. So I think have the knees bent to start. Feet are roughly fist distance apart, so they line up nicely with your hips. Knees and feet are all in a line. We do a pelvic tilt to establish a neutral. So in neutral position, my hip bones and pubic bone are all even. So we're not in an either arc position or a tucked position. We're nice and level here. We want to maintain this through the move, crucial. So make sure that stays like that. Take note how it feels and make sure you have that in that position. For some of you, you might want to fill your lower back here with a little blanket or something that might help you if you initially are not very strong, to give you a bit more support. But ideally, eventually, we're going to be able to control that with just the powerhouse and our core muscles. After I establish the pelvis neutral, I will go in and check my powerhouse here a little higher up. I will press down a little bit just to get a little more activation through the muscles in my core, squeezing them a little more, feeling the power. My chin, I will nod that forward, lengthening the back of my neck, because if I look up like this, I will kink my neck backwards, and that's going to cause a bit of a stress to your neck. So making sure we're lengthening. So maintaining this position, hands are down by our side. We're just going to start by seeing how we get on when we lift up the head and shoulders off the floor. So doing that, I will do action. I will squeeze my abs and my powerhouse, pull my ribcage towards my pubic bone. That's the action. Reaction, head and shoulders lift off the floor. Now, important to see that we have maintained a neutral. As I lifted up, I didn't come into this type of a tucked position. No, I maintained the neutral. So I'm looking down here. Again, if I were to look up here, a lot of stress on my neck. I'm going to be pulling here with my shoulders. We don't want that. So my head and shoulders are relaxed. My core is engaged. My fingertips are reaching. I ever so slightly activate in through my lats. Lifting up here to a tabletop if we wish. And we're going to pump the arms. This is a quite nice way to start the 100. You can do maybe 5 counts for inhale, 5 counts for exhale, and then see how many you can do. You don't want to feel too much stress here in your neck. Some of you might like to do a little left and right to release any tension, because if you're holding like that, you might start to pull. Main here, pull with the belly. From here, if that's too hard, you can bring your knees in or lower your knees to the floor, but ideally try to have them tabletop and maybe do less repetitions. So instead of doing 10, we can do 3 or 2 until we have built up. If we're getting strong, we can straighten the legs or lower them even further, squeezing all along, making sure we have a neutral pelvis. Now, if we are more advanced, we're going to lift up from below. So we squeeze our heels together, squeeze our inner thighs together, we point our toes, and hands down by our side, and inhale to prepare, and exhale, I lift up, squeeze, lift the legs, and we're pumping here. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Until we have done that 10 times, where you will reach 100. So, little top tips. If your neck is getting sore by being up, you can add a ball. Again, on the ball, you will have your chin nodded forward, so you're not looking up like this and being disengaged. You're staying down and you're having here still in neutral. You can lift up, be here, or straighten the legs and be here. Another option that people might come back with me are when they're pointing their toe, they feel they get a cramp. So to avoid that, you can still point your foot like so, but bring your toes slightly towards you. When you curl your toes under, it's more likely to give you a cramp. So pointing the foot, but lifting your toes ever so slightly as you're reaching long, you will still get that elongated effect. So in the move, we will always think of reaching in oppositions, the breathing connecting with our powerhouse and our core, and really concentrating, staying present when we do all of this. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll hopefully could give you a reply and help you. So good luck and stay happy, healthy and strong.